Hey y'all, welcome to Megan's Wreath Boutique. Today I'm going to be showing y'all a little project that I was working on. Just curious, has anybody else had a hard time finding the wreath forms from the Dollar Tree? Because I've been checking mine for the past couple of weeks, and for some reason all they are selling now are these wagon wheel type wreath frames, and that's not the style that I'm needing. So I started to think and thought, I think I can make it work with some wire, or adding some wire to the wreath form. So what I'm doing here is I'm adding some thick wire to the wreath form. I'm just going to start on one of these prongs and twist the wire around the wreath form just to get a secure base. And then all I'm going to do is weave it in between each prong, just making that second ring that I really need to be able to attach the pipe cleaners and then further add the deco mesh. So I'm clipping off this end just to make sure it's not going to poke anybody, and I'm pinching it with some pliers again just to make sure it's tucked in and as clean as possible, because I don't want it to scratch the door or cut somebody. But here I go. I'm just going to start weaving the wire and twist it around each prong, and I'm just trying to make it work with what I have. And I started thinking, I bet you could do this with pipe cleaners too. It may not be as secure, but I just at the time went with this wire. My husband brought some home from work, so I'm not really sure what the gauge on this wire is, but I can ask him if anybody's curious. But it is a pretty thick gauge wire. So yeah, I am curious as to why I can't find the normal wreath forms anymore, and I'm hoping that my Dollar Tree brings them back. But let me know if you're having the same issue where you live. I'm in Texas, in the Houston area, so I'm just curious if it's a common thing or if it's just my area. So I finished wrapping the wire around, and I just kind of twisted it around where I started, and again made sure I tucked away everything nice and clean so it's not going to poke anybody. And here's after I added my pipe cleaners, and for the first set I went around both rings, and then on that inner set I just went around that ring that I made because I didn't have another ring to add it to. So I was able to go ahead and add my deco mesh, and it turned out pretty good in my opinion. It was a little different working with this wreath frame, but I think I made it work and was able to achieve what I needed to achieve to get this wreath made. So let me know what you think. Was this helpful? Or do you have any questions or concerns? Let me know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching.